Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Drill Talk and More. Just decided to make a quick video real quick on a new project that I'm starting. It's called the Noreen project. I'm going to name this rifle Noreen, primarily because I think the name Noreen sounds sexy, and it's the name of the upper and lower. Now, I had no intentions of building any more rifles in the near future, but got a great deal on Brownells on this upper and lower. As you can see, they're billet. Originally, I only bought the upper from Brownells, and I was going to match it with this lower that I put together, which I have a video on it. Check it out when you get a chance. It's a pistol lower that I was putting together, and I was going to put it together with that, but I didn't like how it matched up. I didn't think it would bother me, but after seeing it, it kind of started to bother me. So I went back on Brownells, was able to get this lower. Of course, it's a matching billet set, so it looks cleaner. The fit was phenomenal. Now, originally, I never heard of Noreen firearms. Researched it a little bit and found out that's actually a great company. They had some bad reviews in the past, but as far as I can see in the last 6 to 9 months, everything that they're putting out is superb. So shout out to Noreen's Firearms. Now, this rifle right here, I basically put it together with whatever parts I had laying around. I wanted to avoid buying any extra parts that I really didn't have to. So not every part on here is mainstream or a big company. Some of them are no brand. Some of them I had in the junk bin. Well, let me not say junk bin, the retired parts bin, meaning if I build somebody a rifle and they don't want something, normally I just take it, throw it in the bin. Sometimes I look through it for spare parts, but in this case, I use it for a new build. Most of the stuff on here are new. Actually, all of the parts on here are new, just switched out from factory, stock, whatever what not have you. So, jumping right into it, all the pins in here are from CMMG. I find that most of the pins, it really doesn't matter unless you're trying to save weight or that kind of thing. But for the most part, I use regular mil-spec pins, just about anything. Yeah, that's about the pins and everything. Of course, there's no trigger in here, because I'm not really sure of what trigger I want to go with. I've seen a couple of triggers that I want to test out, but I'm thinking about sticking with my velocity trigger. I have no issues with it, so I don't see the big deal of... I'm sorry, lost my train of thought. I don't see the big deal of putting an expensive trigger if I know of another company that is good. I'm not going to go out there and just throw away money just because it's a big name. In fact, I think what I may do to test the rifle, I may take out this GI trigger with the JP springs and put it in here just so I can see how it is, because I have a lot of JP springs. JP springs are, to me, are amazing. They turn your GI mil-spec trigger a couple notches above basic. Of course, I do my own trigger job as well to polish everything in there to make everything work smoothly. So yeah, all the pins for the most part are CMMG. The takedown pins, I actually got it off eBay. They were $4 for a set, so I ended up buying, I think, 4 sets, just because it came with like 20 bucks. The shipping was $2 and something, so I figured why not. It's not a bad investment at the end of the day. The butt stock, I actually bought it here on post. It's currently stationed at Fort Stewart. So went to the PX and I got this butt stock here. Haven't really had too much experience with Magpul, so I decided to go with this Magpul MOE SL. I figured why not. It's good, has QD point, it's pretty solid. That's about it. Now, nothing is locked down yet, so if you see any wobbling, the rifle isn't built yet. I just wanted to kind of get a video out to you guys so you can kind of see my new project that I'm putting together. The buffer tube, buffer spring, castle nut, end plate, and buffer, I actually got off eBay in a set. It was like 24 bucks for everything. So I was like, F it, I'm going for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'm not really tripping. It is what it is. You know, you get what you pay for. Now, the handguard is free float, 15-inch key mod. I bought it off Amazon or eBay. I can't remember which one. Maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, just because it was like 24 bucks. Bought it, never used it. I was getting ready to go buy a handguard for this build, and I was like, why? Just throw in what you got for now. It looks good at the end of the day, regardless. So I did that. This regular, actually it's not a standard. I actually just bought it, actually. The LB Unlimited. Spent 13 bucks on the gas tube. This I had laying in the parts bin, of course. So that was that. The barrel actually is a Faxon 300 blackout barrel. My first 300 blackout rifle, period. Pistol, period. 300 blackout. This is the only firearm I have that's going to fire 300 blackout. For now, depending on how I like the round. I've heard some good things about it, heard some bad things about it, but we'll see. I will definitely get you footage on that, by the way. So yes, a Faxon 16-inch barrel. It is it takes carbine length gas system, and it's 1 1/8 twist. It seemed pretty good so far. I mean, my first time dealing with Faxon as a company, so we'll see what kind of product they put out. And on the tip here, I don't know what to call it. I got it off eBay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's, of course, I just put it on here so you can see purposely, whatever. But this is what it is. It's a compensator. It looks like it'll probably keep it flat with these ports up here. So kind of push the rifle back down, keeping it flat. Of course, it has 3 channels or 3 chambers, however you want to put it. So your buddy next to you, if you're indoors, they're gonna feel it. If you're outdoor, they're probably gonna feel it too. So get ready for that. But this ran me for about, I want to say like $26 or $36, one of the two. So right here you have 36, 24. I got the barrel for 80. The upper and lower together ran for about $90 off Brownells. This CMMG kit ran me for, I want to say roughly about $24. And oh, most of the parts that I get as far as pins and everything, if you're in the Hinesville area, check out Aim Center Mass. That's where I get a lot of my pins and stuff at. Of course, I didn't show you but the charging handle. I already had it, but this is a generic charging handle. Probably got it for about 15 or so bucks. So yeah, this is my Noreen build. Just wanted to bring you guys, and of course, I just like the line work and the good quality of how my matching billet upper and lower came out. As always, guys, you know, I'm still trying to put out new videos. If you have any feedback or any other videos that you may want to see, any reviews, let me know. I'll try to get my hands on them and do a review for you guys. And as always, please share, like, comment, hit that bell, subscribe. I could really use the followings, of course. If I'm doing a good job, let me know. If I'm not, tell me why I'm not doing a good job and how I can improve it. Don't just leave me dangling in the air. But alright guys, I appreciate you all, and as always, stay safe.